Well, hey y'all. God, I hope you're doing better than me. So guys, I walked out at the hospital again. I had them discharge me. I'm back at home. And let me tell you why. Let me explain this. Now guys, I'm so sorry, but this is going to be a rant video, okay? I just had to get this stuff off my chest. I have been awake for I don't know how long. I'll doze off for like 5 minutes. I got really bad insomnia. I'll doze off for like 5 minutes and I'll get back up because I can't turn my mind off. And it has been bothering me so bad. The way that I have to live is so stressful and so much weight on me that it is driving me nuts. And let me tell you why I'm in this mood, guys. So while I was waiting on my discharge papers, I decided to go just walk around. I needed to get up. I'm so sick of laying in that bed and just hurting. So I walked down to sit in the ER lobby. And there was this mother and her son. I don't know, I'm going to guess that he was about 8 or 9 years old. They were in the lobby. So they weren't there to be seen. They were just homeless, and she just wanted to go in and sit down with her kid. There was a mother and a daughter, and the daughter looked like she was about in her 20s or whatever, and they was sitting a couple seats down from me. And they was sitting there laughing and making fun of her. And they're like, well, somebody needs to throw her out. What is she doing here? I'm not a confrontational person. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I don't do none of that. That just ran straight through me. And I just looked over at these two grown ladies sitting there talking about this poor woman and her child. And I said, I cannot believe y'all think that you're better than her. And I went over there and I sat beside that woman. Of course, I was a couple seats down because, social distancing. But I did go down there and I sat and I talked to her. That could be me next week. That could be me. And she was so nice and so kind, and I've seen people talk about me all the time, but why do we have to be like that? Why do people have to judge others? Why do some people think that they are better than other people? We don't know why this woman's homeless. We don't know if she lost her home. I know how hard it is. And I just couldn't imagine being in her shoes and not having a roof over my head and having nowhere to go with my kids but to go sit in the ER lobby. I didn't walk out. I had them discharge me. I'm still waiting on the heart specialist. I'll put up here on the screen what they got me diagnosed with so far. But we've been running tests, been waiting on the heart specialist. I live day by day. Like, I have to scrape every day to get food on the table. I got 2 boys at home. And yeah, they're old enough to stay by themselves. One is 17, one is 19. So I still don't know what's going on. My heart's still beating at 40 beats to 44 beats per minute. I don't know why that is. There's some kind of fluid around my liver. My kidneys, my gallbladder is swollen and infected, and they didn't see any stones or anything in it, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm just falling apart. The pain gets so bad in my right side. That's the reason I have to go to the hospital, because this pain don't come and go. When it comes, it stays, and it does not let up on me. I can't sleep. I can't do anything. And thank you so much to Steve. He sent enough money for a couple of days worth of food for my boys. I'm a single mom. They have nobody else but me. Their dad does not do shit for them. And yes, I said it. There, I said it. And if he watches this, or anybody else that knows him watches this, y'all already know. He don't do a damn thing for those kids. Now, I do clean houses on the side, but of course this pandemic has got that just non-existent. I ain't got no damn houses to clean. I'm not on any kind of welfare, which I need to be, and I should be. I don't want to be on welfare, but I don't see any other ways around it. But here's what's stopping me. When my house burnt down on New Year's damn Day, 2019, I lost my birth certificate, my social security card, and also my license. I have been fighting that battle since that house burnt down and I lost everything. I have been fighting it. I have been trying to get my ID and all that stuff. I finally got a hold of my birth certificate the other day, thank God. I go to get a social security card, and guess what they tell me? Well, we need picture ID. Well, how in the hell am I going to give you that? What happens in situations like this? Okay? I cannot even get a damn job because of this. And I would love to work. I would love to work. I have never heard anybody say, well, I want to live off welfare. Now, of course, there might be those occasional people that do, but I'm not one of them. And I bust my ass not even having a job. Now, there are those lucky few that are born into money, married into money. Some people have scammed their way into money. They've conned the hell out of people. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Believe me, I have made my mistakes. But I am an honest person. My boys are honest. My boys, they begged me to stay in that hospital. They begged me. And me knowing they ain't got no damn food for tomorrow, they begged me to stay in that hospital. And it breaks my heart knowing my boys would rather starve to damn death than see me in bad health. I'd rather die than watch them starve to death. So there's just certain situations that I've got to be here all the time. I feel, and it might be my fault. I babied them their whole life. I have done that. And let me tell you why, and I've never told anybody this, but they have a younger brother that passed away when he was 16 months old when I was at work. And I swore right then and there I would never leave my kid's side again. Not the work thing, but I just didn't want to be away from them when I didn't need to be. But these boys, they want to work, and they can't work either because all their stuff was lost in that fire as well. I paid $80 a few months ago to get my oldest son's birth certificate. I paid $80. I don't know if I ordered double copies or I done something wrong. For them to send me a form to fill out and send a copy of my ID, which I already explained to them that I did not have. I make a little bit of money off this channel. I've always loved makeup. Makeup is one of my biggest passions. It's the one thing I could sit down and do and I just forget about everything. It's like meditation to me. To get by, drive around and I see if somebody's got a yard full of junk. And I ask them if I clean their yard, if I could have the metal or anything else that I find there. And that's what I do. I scrap. And again, we are honest people. I would love to work. I'd love to have a regular job. Now, I make a little bit of money off this channel, but guys, it's like $300 or $400 a month. And when you get about $1,500 worth of bills every month, it just don't stretch that far. And I would do this channel for free. I would love to go to work. I don't want to live off welfare. Hell, I can't even get on welfare until I get my ID and my social security card. Like I said, I got my birth certificate. But hell, you can't get nothing with that. But I'm way below the poverty line. I've seen poor people that have been looked down on, have been talked shit to. Everybody sticks up their nose to them. That drives me freaking nuts. Now, of course, there's those people who really don't want to work, But I'm not one of them. And I know a lot of people that's not. Like I said, I live day by day. I have the worst headaches from where I don't sleep at night because I cannot turn my brain off. Because I'm always worried about the next day. What are we going to eat the next day? Hell, I got the landlord breathing down my neck. I'm behind on my water bill. I paid what I could with my check. But why do people have to live like this? I know there's welfare, but what about the people who has lost all their vital records? What about them? What about the single moms that have to do shit like I do every day just to put food on the table? The people that has lost their jobs during this pandemic. And why do we have to treat other people like that? And I'm doing my damnedest to do whatever I can do to keep the damn bills paid and keep food in my boy's stomach. Again, I don't know what all this shit means. I don't know what they've got me diagnosed with at the hospital. Again, I still ain't seen the heart specialist, kidney specialist, nothing like that. I ain't seen them. I'm just so sick of living like this, guys. And you know what? On the weekends, it's even worse because the damn scrapyard's closed. What I'm just trying to say, guys, if there is somebody that makes less than you or is under the poverty line, Lord knows I'm way under it, treat everybody like they like they're worth something, because everybody is. And to those of you in my position, I feel your pain, and don't ever let anybody put you down, because as long as you know you're a good person, you're a good, honest person, don't let nobody make you feel like you're worthless. I was married 20 years and got called every name under the sun every damn day. Every damn day that man would wake up, he would tell me how worthless I am from the time he was awake to the time he went to sleep. And I dealt with it. It took me a while to get away, but thank God I did. It took me losing everything that I had. Let's start treating everybody like they are somebody. Not one person is above another. And guys, as soon as I find out what's wrong, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but as soon as I find out, guys, I'll let y'all know something. I'll do an update video, and I want to apologize to those of you who hadn't never heard me rant. I do apologize. I am so sorry. This stuff just gets to me, and I sometimes just gotta let it out. And I love you guys so much. Y'all are my online family. Y'all are my family. You're the only ones I have. I don't have friends out here in the real world, but y'all are the ones that I talk to, and I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. I appreciate y'all being subscribed to my channel. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. It means the world to me to know that I got you guys in my life, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.